Hello and welcome to another mini cooking demo. My name is Michelle. I am the dietitian at the Cancer Center here for BMC, and today I want to introduce to you some smoothie ideas and options. There will be some recipes that are attached, and sometimes I find when I'm talking to people that the understanding of a smoothie versus a milkshake versus a what is it really, what's the point, isn't it just a lot of fruit and fruit sugar? So sort of want to clear all that up and help you make delicious, nutritious, protein-packed smoothies that are fun. So my basic ingredients for a smoothie are sort of right in front of me. I have a milk. Today we're using an almond milk. We have a Greek yogurt. This one is a low sugar Greek yogurt. I like to choose as much as possible unsweetened ingredients to start with. That means that you can be in charge of how much sweetener you're putting in there. I also have some fruit. These were 2 for $6 at Big Y, so I got an assortment of blueberries and some cherries. And those are sort of your basics for a smoothie. So we're gonna get started. You need a blender too. Kind of key. As always with the blender, this is gonna make a little bit of noise, so I will warn you when I start blending, so you can turn the volume down if you're listening with headphones. I don't wanna hurt your eardrums. So my base is yogurt. So here I'm scooping out 1 cup of yogurt. We're putting it in the blender. We're going to follow it with 1 cup of almond milk, and then anywhere from 1 to 2 cups of fruit, depending on how you like it. I like using frozen fruit. Using frozen fruit allows the smoothie to sort of get that nice chilled, slushy feel to it. So we've got our milk, our yogurt. And for this one, we're going to do a cup of blueberries and a cup of cherries. So this is a mixed berry smoothie. With the cherries, I'm pretty sure that this is going to be sweet enough with just the fruit. So we're not going to add any honey quite yet. All right, I'm gonna start to blend, so there will be some noise. All right, just going to scrape down the sides a little bit, make sure everything's mixed in well. And then, if my drawer opens, so that's about the consistency of a good smoothie. You can make it thicker or thinner as is your preference, but it's pretty nice. So if you want to make it extra protein, I recommend getting a protein powder. Now there are a ton of protein powders out on the market, and I recommend getting a protein powder that is a single ingredient or as few ingredients as possible. The reason behind that is that if you make a smoothie and you like it, and then you add some protein powder and there's a funny taste, if you have a jug of protein powder with a paragraph of ingredients, it's tough to know which one of those is causing that funny taste. So if you have just a 100% whey or a 100% plant protein, then you know you either like it or you don't. You know, it's also easy to work flavors around it. So what I have here, this is just protein powder I had at home. It's plant-based. It's made from yellow split peas, so it is a legume, and we're going to add it in. I recommend getting a protein powder that has at least 20 grams of protein per serving. So when you're making a smoothie like this, you're going to add 20 grams of protein in there, and then it basically becomes a meal. A little more noise. So what we have now is going to be a little bit thicker, or maybe not. But anyway, here's the smoothie with protein powder in it, and you will also have those recipes. So you have your smoothie and you have a bunch left. What do you do with it? You could drink it all, or you could pour it into popsicle molds and you can make popsicles. So you can do the exact same recipe. You can have a high protein smoothie and pour it into a popsicle mold, and then when you want a little treat, you can have a high protein popsicle. So this is the cherry version, and what I have here is like a fudgesicle. So this is made from peanut butter with chocolate in it. It's like a peanut Nutella and chocolate almond milk, and you get, when it comes out, here we go, you get a fudgesicle. So with these two, they're lovely rocket ship shaped popsicle molds. Well, what if you don't have a popsicle mold? These days they're very tough to find. What would you do? Well, so glad you asked that question. You can just stick a spoon in your little cup and then you have a popsicle. So that's what I would recommend doing with your leftover smoothie, or making smoothies just to make popsicles out of them. They're very delicious, and with these ingredients, you really can't go wrong. They'll be very healthy for you. So thanks for watching. As always, the recipe will be attached, and you can direct any questions or comments you want towards me. And if you want to see anything featured in these little videos, please let me know. Thanks.